signs. Let's start right away with your reading. We will use the Rider-Waite deck, and here we are using the Rorig deck, Pax Cultura deck. So this is a banner of peace, the Pax Cultura. So many countries have signed those pacts. So the banner of peace, it is a recognizable symbol. That's why, of course, it's used in the layout for the modern version of the Tzolk'in count as an example of time. So let's see, we're doing not yet the zodiac readings, we're doing the element readings. So we're air here. Let's see for air. Let's see. So there was something here coming up. So let's keep focusing then. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So or you know already more about yourself, your previous lives, about the House of Scorpion, about the North Node in Scorpion with the Page of Pentacles. So you're learning about the meaning of those stars, about the planetary meaning, so you can see your Sun, your Moon, your Venus, and your North Node. And then here with the page learning, still learning, because here you want to see how to create this Four of Wands and what has it got to do with yourself and your own learning process. And yeah, of course, also here the Five of Cups, what we all are moving in. This is the middle of a deck, the middle of the cups, the middle of the North Node. So really, if you look at the chart, when it is in the middle of the North Node of the movement. So the meaning of the transition reading here with this deck is to see what's happening here in the Four of Wands, the perfect harmony, the balancing out of time. So yeah, it's still a bit experimental, like is it a zodiac what we are referring, is it a way spell, because we're still in the way spell of the night. This reading is for the last days of the way spell of the night. And yeah, so see with what on what way spell you are born. Of course, see what's if you don't know already, you can follow any count you like. The Gregorian calendar is still on, so we will see later on. Two of Cups, partnerships. So let's take it on for the air signs. So water, earth, and fire, and water again. Let's see near past, present, and future. We will not do any clarification cards, but we will use the different decks, and here we will see what's happening under the layers. So I said it to the last reading, to the water signs, who also got a glimpse about the reading of the earth signs, all about the North Node. So they begin and they ended with the same cards, but actually the topic was all about this Scorpion, the Five of Cups, the opposite of those Knight of Earth, the Taurus North Node, a year and a half, long periods of time. Same card out as first one, you have the same card out as the water signs. Oh wow, look at this, you have the Six of Pentacles. It's balancing out. I said to the water signs that working together with the earth signs is nice, but here you have an earth sign, the Nine of Pentacles. You are the same. But I'm wondering why you should work with the water signs so they can work with the earth signs. Here the earth signs is Ace of Pentacles. Or you're working directly with an earth sign, or with the earth itself, because it's Taurus North Node, and now you know if you also know the souths, and maybe the last and the coming ones also, that you know it, you look it up, because you're here learning. about this Four of Wands. So I think you're a real participant here. Let's see, present for the Air Collective. Where is it? Let's see, Air Collective High Priestess. Yeah, where is it? It's quite silent, Air Collective. So together with the Three of Wands, the Air Collective is silent, doing other stuff here. Three of Cups, going out, doing things, maybe buying clothes, very fine clothes here, very beautiful things, maybe earrings or something. And let's see in your future. Oh, there was a flip in the deck. The Tower. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're busy, you're not restricted. You have no tactic here. You're just doing things. So the High Priestess, you're silent, you're sleeping maybe. And here the Tower. So maybe you have a very explosive dream, nightmare or something. Nine of Wands. About what happened in the previous South Node. Here Sagittarius again. So this card, Nine of Sticks, is Sagittarius and Moon. And here you have the Moon card again. So the Sagittarius South Node and the Scorpion South Node, or the nodes in general, whatever. And here the Tower. So I assume you're having something from your past, from the year half ago or 18 years before. We take the other deck now and I shuffle, and then we will do another round how this is playing out in your daily life. So I'm just playing some cards. I am busy with roderen, so I'm also busy. If you're busy, it's okay. I'm also busy. I am at roderen, to drive in. How to say to my voice? I didn't speak a while, so I hope I can bring out the message more or less today. For now, from 11 to 13, the end of the night always spell. Near past. Judgment card. I thought you had the Judgment card here, but you get the Tower. The Judgment card with the Four of Wands. So it's a refocusing about what is balance is, because if you don't know, if you don't think about it, if you don't make philosophies like what we saw in the water reading, and what I should tell the earth signs. So the philosophy, the ears here listening, talking to each other about those harmonies. Talking with yourself about what brings harmony here in your Garden of Eden. So the Geminis want to create a Garden of Eden, but here we have your garden, and the harmony you want to bring in. Yeah, really stable. Here you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Tower. So why is there intrusion? Why is there intrusion, and what do you need to learn? So you don't have this in the future, but you realize this, what it is. It's all about also your senses and the details and the magic. Because here you're looking to astronomy, astrology and tarot. And here you are the first one who is having a Tower card, air signs. I totally did not expect this. You did came in before I started the reading, but I get lost on track with you. Your purity, so keep in mind your purity of air. You are here in your element of earth being heard, but your purity of air, it will be very delicious here. Look at this, you have a 10 of Cups, so you understand what brings this Ace of Pentacles, the happiness of the 10 of Cups is the same. Look at what I said to the fire collective. Yeah, no, the earth. No, the fire. Yeah, the fire. But I suggested things about the Capricorn, who is the devil card, the Pan card. Pan is a Greek deity who lives in between the worlds, very rural. He lives with nothing. He lives with his branches and his sticks and his hairy friends, like the ape, what we saw in the first reading, in the collective reading of this last days of the Wayspell of the Night. So yeah, I said to them to see, like, okay, the Greeks had many philosophies, and I came across, because I was trying to explain the game structure to the earth signs and the water signs, the rhythm of the readings, so to see, like, what brings pleasures, what brings the play of pleasure, so pain goes away. And it's all about the hedonists who have their schools and everything. And I have written down two names, Aristippus and Epicurus. So you cannot imagine it how the name of the school is, but the name of the school is the garden. Your garden. Your garden. I know I had to write it down. The garden. It's not the garden about the Gemini who want to create the Garden of Eden. This is about the garden. So the school was named the garden. So Epicurus and Aristippus, and it's all about, actually it's all about the utilitarianism, sorry. So the U, it starts with an U. It's you. It starts with an U. With you. So you. And yeah, you came above here. We had the judgment call here, the calling. Your soul called you. You heard something. You heard your soul. Of course, you are air signs. Near future, you're coming in here again. The 9 of sticks. I'm happy to see you like this. I had to say to the water signs, like, hey, what the fuck are you coming bitching all the time with your 5? With your 5s and in every suit. I said it's done, but here you're done. You are also done. You don't take on anything of the tower. You don't want to explain the tower. You understand the tower, so you're like, okay, we're done here. You're here at the finishing gate, still processing those 5s. So here, the brand new journey, you will feel bright new after this tower. Here it's hitting, you understand it, and here there's a shift, there's a change. There will come a shift and a change because you want to break free. You want to go to the 10 of Wands. All this stress, all these things falls off, is gone. You're here. You are, or those other, under, or above, or including around you are also. So let's place the judgment card so I can understand the story maybe more better and to see how the story goes here for the air signs. So it looks quite a heavy last day. So remembering the night wave spell, the tower is also very dark. So maybe you are a bit, yeah, I would almost say like trapped, but you're not, you're free. You are the fool. Let's clarify with some more. So these are the faceless readings here done on this channel. So we go on reading for here this beautiful, what I said also to the water signs, but I say it also to you air signs. They had the same card, beautiful air signs. Wow, near past, the 5 of Swords jumped out, so more information about the 5 of Swords is done. It's in the past. You don't need any more information. I cannot explain nothing. I cannot in detail say something about it. Then you go, I said it to the water signs, then you contact me maybe if you need to do a personal reading or something, but then I know where I'm up to. But here, you know, it's in the past. We have the 2 of Pentacles. You're still feeling its effects, but you are here. You had made a move in the past. The 9 of Cups. You had made a move to the past. The 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups to get what you wish for. So the move is already made. You had the right information. So we go on. I try to make the readings more shorter. I know they're a little bit long. So we have a jumper. Okay, we have the transition card right in the center. I really love this, that it's on the bottom of the in the present moment is a transition reading. This all what you need to know to go to the 4 of Wands and what you are learning and how you're understanding your south node. So Scorpions, and the change, the Scorpions, but the major arcana Scorpion also came out. So it's a beautiful transit. If you understand it, you keep this peace, you keep this tranquility of mind here. So you take your ace with you. Okay, you have to still process out of the previous notice. so Sagittarius, and you go see to Taurus and Scorpio, maybe also to Gemini. But here I see you, it's still difficult for you to leave it. At the water signs I was quite mad, but here I see you're trying to transition, but here it's still a little bit confronting. But that's what we want. We want you out of there, so it's okay if you are confronted, but it's only here during your entertainment purpose only, and gaming purpose, of course, because it's a game tarot. Yeah, we have the Fool. You're in. I've said it already. You're in. Don't worry. During this Taurus Pentacle North Node, you're in. You're the Empress. You will be the Empress, the Taurus herself, feeling happy, feeling glad. Probably can be also already after these last days of the way spell. So from the 15th, we will see a new Fool's journey, and the Knight of Swords comes in fast, can leave very fast also. That's why we're doing the work. It has to be, this Knight is quite fast. So if you are in any danger, it actually takes your mind, the spirits. The Knight of Swords spirit, air element in person takes the Fool. You're saved. I know it. You are safe during this period. You're safe. Maybe you like to watch weather reports. It's also a band, weather reports. But you might also like to go to see the weather reports on the Suspicious Observer, and also the David Lynch, of course, because some of these readings will play out in numbers, so I'm numbering the readings also in the titles. It's not online yet, but they are numbered, so just that you know. So I need the other deck. Oh, we ended here also with the 8 of Sticks, and let's finish your reading. So air signs, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. Let's see. The Libras will come in with the Scorpions. So let's see. I'm still shuffling. So be prepared. It's ready now, and we will give you your cards. We will give you your cards, and let's see the key cards. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have the Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, two very slow cards, so it's very slow process during this year and a half. It's North Node Taurus. Look up North Node Taurus. Look up your own North Node, and don't forget to look up your South Node and the South Node of the previous episode, what effect it had on your sign as an air sign, as a Libra, as a Gemini, as an Aquarian, and how it works in group here. So group dynamic change here. And what we have more, an Ace of Wands, so the fire sign coming in here, bringing this Ace of Wands. Take it, there's no opportunities, there's a star right underneath, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're learning tarot, learn astrology, you're learning something about yourself, about broadcasting, about other people, and the food supply, food chain. I'm wondering when you will come in as Justice here. So we haven't seen you a lot, only as a 5 of Swords, your sign. So it's quite pity for air signs to come up with a 5 of Swords. So how can I read for you? If you are a 5 of Swords, and then here the Knight of Swords. So it's easily done. So here's still some work. It's so many towers for the water signs. For the air signs. Maybe it is the water signs. I don't know. You tell me. It's your reading. And I will give you your cards. Again, 5 of Swords. So, yeah, the reading goes on. It's an ongoing series. Yes, here you are. Finally, the Queen of Swords arrived. Here you are. So, of course you're bitching. Of course you're a Queen of Swords. So, yeah, I did also... I said to in my reading, so yeah, sorry if I'm start bitching about Five of Swords. But if someone can talk about the Five of Swords, is the Queen of Swords herself who can talk about these issues, of course. And the world, yeah, it's for you so important to do this. You need to tackle this, you need to broadcast, you need to work on something, you need to finish something here in a group. Maybe you are implementing something, or a story, or tactics even, especially words, maybe some drama. It can be a tactic because the opponent don't knows why you're doing this. The opponent is not your opposite part, so don't. If you cannot take the word opponent, you're not a Queen of Swords. Your opponent, the world itself, your vision, on your dreams, on the stars. Okay, I will finish the reading and then I have to go. So more key card from higher self. So this is how we saw it playing out in your daily life, and this all along this Taurus transit here, the 7th card. 7th is half of a wave spell, so we're in the last part of the wave spell now, but also the time during this growth you have during the South Node expansion, the understanding of what it is, like South Node in general, what to learn about is the talks, but it's easy talking here. You're more comfortable, you have more patience. So I see it more in general here during a longer period, or yeah, here we see it, the Three of Cups again. You take time, you know your role, you're very important here. Some way, earth signs, you are persevering, you will succeed here because you're in alliance with here Pages of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, very early. So you're starting to come up as this Queen. So let's give you your advice, Queen of Air, male or female, of course. So if my voice gets a bit like the Queen of Swords, just play out on some music in the background, or put on some other readings or other of my readings. A miracle, it can do miracles. So yeah, last week I was shut out of internet, I could not upload, and I was planning to do a party. I was party with a little bit music and everything. I tried to jump out some cards, but you know how it works. We shuffle and then we will take 3 cards. Some might have recognized the sound, but let's see. We have mythical reality, so the 10 of Cups, the rainbow, the Temperance, rainbow card also, the Prophets, so coming in, the Prophets, if you are air signs, coming in, the Prophet, telling the true, gospeling, speaking. We saw the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Air, your true self, yeah, your true self. Queen of Air is your true self now these days, eternal embrace. Yeah, she is healing from pain. She can, yeah, okay, look it up yourself, Queen of Swords, if you want, of course, but I cannot go further into this air sign, sorry, but you're Queen of Air, so I take a breath in and breath out instead. Okay, deck is ready. We are here with the Messenger of Earth, and we have the Queen of Air again at the bottom of the deck, straight out from the Earth, the Queen of Air. It's almost impossible that you're coming so from the deep. It must have something to do with those Greeks and those Pan and the Paniske in those caves and the caves, what we saw, what's happening in the collective, the cave. and I don't know where to come